Welcome to the Generals, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the quarterfinals for the North American Coh2 Cup. This is going to be Dusty versus Devm, so a lot of hype surrounding Devm's return to the Coh2 scene.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, super exciting to be able to finally cast some games from Devm. I was casting the EU ESL Cup earlier today, and of course he wasn't actually in there. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. In fact, I think this may be the first game I've cast from Devm this year. So really excited. His opponent today is going to be Dusty. Don't let the name fool you. It says RTN Brown Ryan Gosling, but I'm pretty sure this is Dusty. Am I right?
Yeah, it's certainly Dusty. And
great. So Dusty here going to be dusting off the United Kingdom forces, who I haven't actually cast once today, I don't think. So yeah, really excited also to be able to finally cast the Brits in action. That's going to be pretty exciting stuff. There's also been a massive influx of viewers to the channel, so a very warm welcome to all of you who have chosen to spend your Sunday with us. Myself, Magpie842, and my good friend here, GG the Machine, proud to bring you the ESL Coh2 Company of Heroes 2 Cup number 5.
Yeah, I couldn't help but laughing at the comment in Twitch where you were sipping your tea before we started, and it sounded like you were taking a hit from a bong.
Damn it, my secret is out. That's right, Magpie842, only cast high.
Yeah.
Cast high or die.
Yep. Well, at least I'm sober, unless you count iced coffee, which I've had, my fair share of thus far, approaching the early hours in the morning. But to the game at hand, it will be Famenville approach. And so Brits is actually what we see all the time from Dusty. It seems to be his preferred faction. I've casted him a few times in the NA Cup in the previous weeks. And regarding Devm, so we actually casted him last week as well against Von Ivan, and he had a really disappointing game. He tried a weird playstyle going for a tier 2 rush to spam Pigrens, but it was against the maximum spam of Von Ivan on Simoski, so it just failed pretty spectacularly. But now we do see the sniper coming out, so a very standard meta playstyle from Devm.
Yep, so that's going to be interesting to see when that hits the front. We've also got a pretty standard stuff from Devm. The good old Wehrmacht sniper going to be hitting the front, obviously punishing against Brits, who until they get that SAS sniper really don't have a lot of counterplay available. And wow, yeah, the MG42 just doing a number on these Tommies, and already the British player's position on the minimap looking a little compacted. And he's also, because of the expensive cost of the British units, just 3 units to the Axis players, now 4. So we're gonna have to see how how Dusty gets into this game.
So I think it's gonna be
all game.
Pretty obvious that we're going to see an AEC rush come out. In this matchup, it seems to be very one-dimensional here. Brits really needing to rush out the AEC because of just how powerful the sniper is. But at the same time, the AEC is really hard to counter as the Axis, especially as Wehrmacht, because it often comes out at the same time as the pack, and one pack isn't enough to cut it. It has 400 health, it has smoke. It's really hard to deal with, especially even multiple AECs we see, 2 or 3 AECs, and because they have good AT, so even if you somehow get a Stug out, it still can all in it pretty effectively. So the question is how much can Devm prepare for this AEC, getting the build for it now. So it comes out so fast. It's 3 minutes 20 and he's building the AEC.
He is, yeah, the AEC research is complete. The AEC is on the production queue right now for the British player. That's not appearing in the top left of the screen for me for some reason. But anyway, yeah, the AEC is going to be coming. Is there a reason for that, sorry?
Oh, no, the reason why is an upgrade. It's not actually building...
Oh, it's the research that's happening
Yeah,
now.
that's why. Yeah, not actually building that.
My bad, got fooled. The icon looks pretty similar. The icon for an AEC and the icon for the AEC research, pretty similar.
It is probably the same. Same with also US when you are upgrading to your tier buildings, the lieutenant and the captain. You don't have a progress bar. It's pretty annoying.
I know, you're like, where's all this fuel going? But anyway.
Yeah. So either way, he will be putting the infantry section into the trench. Did lose a model and a sniper as well, actually. So he's going to have to retreat that one, which means he will lose the fuel. Still, he's not that far off his AEC. Only needs.
He's staying for an awfully long time with that unit of Tommies. Wow, the sniper. If that second sniper shot would have hit, which it didn't. Well, there could still be a squad wipe. You know, that Tommy on a pixel of health. Devm is sharp enough to be focused. Damn. Close one there for the British player. Vickers gun, though, in a nice position here, actually.
Yeah, and a very fast upgrade to the pyrotechnic supplies. So I feel like maybe he went for that more so just for the vision range to be a good spotter for the AEC and for the trying to force down the sniper, because it's a lot of munitions for pretty much no effect. So using it for the arty is pretty negligible. unless you have like tier 3, and then even then it's still kind of bad. But, like especially until you get the airburst shells, which most players don't go for now, going for the hammer instead. Yeah, or the hammer specialization. But at the moment, Devm has pretty much the entire map. At least the fuel is being captured back. So the Pioneers are moving in now. There's no weapon on the Engineers, so they can't really have a fair fight against the Pioneers with a flamer.
Yeah, and here comes the AEC. There we've got the good old Churchill Hammer Time camo on that one. And wow, I mean, you can feel how oppressive this sniper has been already. Like, he's only got 5 kills, but he's like got a good chunk of veterancy and like commanded the right flank. He's transitioned now into sort of south of mid, so we'll have to see how many more skulls he's going to bust. Bang! Finding a Welshman there, and yeah, it's harsh times. I mean, like, you know, British forces are forced into this AEC, like you were saying, pretty much in response to the sniper, and it's a very one-dimensional matchup at the moment, like you were saying.
Getting rather close to the sniper, however, and so for Devm, he's got pretty much most of the map, so you will have plenty of munitions to go for some Shreks, which would really help against the AEC. He was building a 2-2-2 and decided to cancel it, which is good, because the 2-2-2 does not fare very well against the AEC.
No, it really doesn't. So yeah, he's gonna back away from that. He's got a pack gun entering the field. That's gonna help him control exactly where that AEC is gonna be effective, and keep the British player on his toes. At least that Pack 40 just now coming on in. I think it was spotted because the AEC is gonna shift and reposition now. Also kiting these grenadiers. Doesn't want to get it Fausted, of course.
Oh, the Vickers are setting up on this arc of the sniper. This could end horribly. Yeah, they're actually gonna be firing now. Negative cover as well. Will retreat. Doesn't take a burst from the Vickers while on negative cover, but still taking a bit of damage there. The pack has actually fired on the AEC, so he has to repair that one, and the Engineers are backing away. So Devm's holding on very well, going for his P-Grains now, and he will have a Shrek pretty soon. So I think Devm's going to be fine. I think Dusty is struggling to really take this map back. I like this trench placement, however, because it means that he actually can cap in that trench. Because it covers...
very relevant. Yeah.
Just barely covers, but it does cover the field point. And actually, it no longer does, and the reason why is because the crew actually moved. The crew went to the left of the trench rather than the right. So that was a little bit fiddly there.
Oh god, they're just getting picked down now. That sniper is back, and he means business. 10 kills, 1 star of veterancy. Brutal times there, but yeah, it's funny what you're saying. I mean, this AEC's it's been recently buffed. It's a really good unit, but Devm is a high caliber player. He won't be flustered. He's got experience dealing with this kind of build, and it's really nice to watch, you know, a player of his caliber deal with it, which is what he's doing right now. The Shrek upgrade's coming up on the Panzer Grenadiers, and they're just going to run down this AEC. There's actually a little bit more time left on that upgrade, so they're not going to be able to get a shot in here, but the pack actually getting a hit, forcing the smoke. The AEC is going to be pushed back. And yeah, Devm just looking resurgent right now. Second AEC on the queue for Dusty. So he's gonna double down on these AECs.
Needs to kite this Shrek away. 1 shot from dying. Actually, he gets hit on the wall, and he does get taken out now. The very small error in pathing there. He hit, I think, the tree or something, but he probably shouldn't have been trying to kite with that little health. Little bit greedy, I think, there by Dusty. And now he's only 1 AEC on the field, and there's already adequate support here. So I think the real problem was just the early game. Dusty just had some really bad early game engagements, which just meant that he lost pretty much the entire map. So
yeah, he did. Yeah, and that sniper really pushed him around. He's got the Panzer Grenadiers and a nice arc there. Yeah. The AEC is going to push them away finally. The Vickers gun laying into them quite nicely. They're going to be pushed back. But the pack gun's still here. In fact, that's going to move, so it's not going to get a shot on this AEC. Or is it?
Yeah, it will.
It's a miss.
The sniper's veterancy 2 already, so the thing's going to be even more powerful here, forcing away those squads, manpower bleeding them pretty harshly. Yeah, this game is...
British forces is so hard in terms of manpower. All your units are expensive, and if you ever lose a squad at this stage in the game, it feels so punishing because they're so hard to replace. Yeah, he's already lost that AEC, and that is not manpower free either. So Dusty under pressure already. He's probably feeling it. And Devm, if you look at the minimap, the story is told. You know, he's being pretty dominant right now. He's about to have the British player under a triple cap. He's got, what, has he got the double fuel? No. Yeah, he does actually. Wow. Yeah, so he's had the double fuel for a while. Let's check the tech here for the Axis player. Yeah, he's already got Battle Phase 2, so he has the option to build that support armor core if he needs to. He hasn't picked a commander yet, so he's got that flexibility in his back pocket as well. So everything looking pretty good right now for Devm. A very nice start here for the Axis player.
We'll be destroying the trench as well.
Oh yeah, using the pack gun to take out the trench. And it's going to be the Vanguard Operations Regiment commander here for Dusty. A nice pick, a commander that I really enjoy to use myself. But we'll have to see exactly how much value for money he's going to get out using the raid operation right now. So that's going to enable faster capping.
Actually, putting a mortar pit's pretty interesting. I think it's very smart though, because he has not really much chance of actually dealing with all these squads. But then the mortar's going to allow him a safe net to fall back to. He can kind of force the pack to move around, so the AEC can go for a kill on it or just drive around the map. So I think it's a pretty smart. Yeah, he's taking a fair bit of damage here. Needs to brace this one.
No brace.
The pack was in position for it. The pack was already there as soon as it finished building. So the AEC is moving in for it. Does actually see it. Where are the Shreks? They're out in the open, so they can get forced away by these Tommy squads. The AEC has a perfect flank here. Even the Vickers over the road there doing a fair bit of damage.
Yeah, but this AC now in jeopardy, taking 2 pounds of Shrek hits. He needs to get that one out of there. He pops smoke, but it's kind of stuck on this bush here.
Oh, the Vickers gets a model down on the pack, so it will crawl away. Looks like this pack will actually go down here. The brace has worn off.
Why is it still here?
Very lucky that the Shrek actually missed. I think he was suppressed, though, so it had a much higher chance to miss than normal. At least now the pack has been... Well, is it going to be... Oh, wow, almost getting out the SMGs of that engineer squad. What is it called? The Stens. The Stens it is, yeah. They do wipe that one. Mortar going to be shelling away at this house. And needs to repair this mortar pit. It's getting very low.
Yeah, the pack gun really...
Oh, look at that sniper. It's revealed he has retreated. AEC hits it. He needs to chase this one down and kill it. This is going to be such a game changer if he can wipe it. The MG is there. Pops the AP ammo. Oh, he does wipe it just in the nick of time. The MG as well is in a very rough spot here. The mortar is shelling through the AC. It's so close to it. He probably doesn't want to capture the pack. The MG is wiped. What a massive swing for Devm. He only has 2 Grens left. He's got Shreks on his P-Grens and a Pioneer squad, and that's it.
I know. Look at the top left. Look at the top right.
And the pack's going to get stolen.
Oh, the pack gets stolen, and that is joy for any British player. Of course, like I was saying earlier, the British unit's so expensive, so it's always nice when you can loot something. Here comes those Shrek Panzer Grenadiers, though. They're going to find the AEC, but no hit is forthcoming. The mortar pit's going to try and punish this advance, and there's just enough stuff here to support. And, wow, an Ostwind? An Ostwind is the tech of choice here for Devm.
These P-Grens are getting so low.
Yeah.
Oh, could have lost that one on retreat. The Ostwind's going to be good. Actually, he will take a Faust here, it seems.
Yeah, getting a bit overeager with the AEC. And his engineers are taxed enough trying to repair the mortar pit. Where's the other squad of engineers, actually? They need to be in here helping. They're going to be capping up in the north of the map, so only 1 engineer squad to repair both this mortar pit and the AEC is going to take him a while. But you know what? Actually, I think Dusty's got a window of time here where he can get something done because Devm's army's just so small. But he can't squander that opportunity, and he's still under a triple cap. Wait, he's down at 170! Whoa, look at the scoreline!
Oh, wow. Yeah, he needs to take the map back, and then Austin's going to be here, so it's going to be really hard to actually be capping around with those infantry sections. He only has 1 anyway, so he probably should build another squad of those Tommies. If this game drags out, it could go well because of that mortar pit. We're actually calling in commandos, so that's going to be a good... Well, the airborne officer. That's going to be a good choice.
Yep. Airborne officer, bit of a force multiplier, very useful unit to have, and of course, depending on the positioning on this glider, remember that's going to be a forward fallback point, so he might be able to mount additional pressure and look to capture the map faster than we'd usually expect. So let's see where that glider is going to position itself. Looks like just on the doorstep of the British base. Nicely landed, actually, not taking that much damage. Oh, actually, as I say that,
not killing the Vickers either. Can't actually do friendly fire. Alright, so it looks like we have a big push up on this mortar pit. It's very low. Might want to brace. The AEC's there. Where is the pack gun? The backgun's a little bit out of position here. It's the Ostwind looking for blood. Shreks do come through as well here. Needs to finally brace that. There we go. The Ostwind is so close to this AEC.
Forward air landing field officer getting into a great position. If he just decides to stop and hose down one of these squads, look at the damage racking on.
Light Gavin bomb comes through. That thing is very powerful. Gets 3 grens. The AEC, it's in the base, so it has actually backed away. And looks like this mortar pit could even go down to this Osvin. The pack gun still out of position.
Yeah, this pack gun's just running around in no man's land. It's probably going to get taken out, actually. And this Osvin looking like a sweet choice from Devm, who knew that all he had to do was prevent his opponent from capping around the map, and he'd maintain his lead. And actually, he's been able to go one further and is now on the doorstep of his opponent's base. He's probably going to get the glider if he wants it. Oh, yeah, actually, no. Pack gun finally getting set up. Going to get some hits, but he does get the glider with the Panzerschrecks as well. So, sweet plays from Devm there, getting way more than I expected him to with that force against that army. And there's a new sniper coming onto the field to help police the field here for Devm.
Yeah, certainly even things up. And if the pack was where it needed to be, it would have been a different story. But I think Dusty just didn't expect Devm to be that aggressive with so little squads. It was quite surprising. Takes a fair bit of courage to muster up an army and charge head first into a defensive position there of the Brits. I probably expected him to go for the VP, in which case the pack would have been in the right position because it would have been covering that VP. AEC is here, could even actually stun it with his AEC, and the pack's there as well. This could be the end of our nimble Osvin. There's the stun, and now the AEC is going to be able to chase that one down. The damaged engine.
Should pick up the kill here with a little AEC, and that's a pretty big...
Oh, he actually pops the Blitzkrieg. Not chasing it.
Oh, is this Osman going to get away? Surely no.
Wow. The AEC like
chase deep, but it's dangerous times now.
Like it would have actually worked better if he didn't just go for the stun, but the damage engine. But yeah, very very upsetting there for Dusty, almost getting that Osman down. But the sniper has been rebuilt, so that's going to be really effective against the airborne landing officer.
Yeah, and the sniper's just fantastic against British forces in general. And, you know, when you're fighting from behind, which weirdly, it's weird to say Devm is, but he's fighting from behind right now, although he's being so dominant, you could hardly tell. Yeah, the sniper can be a really, really punishing choice, and there's a lot of high-value targets like the air landing field officer out there as well. And I don't know, I think like Dusty should have captured like all of these points on the map. I think he should be in a much better position. I also think he should have picked up that Oswind. As you say, possibly using the stun round there, not the right choice. And look, I mean, he's just being forced back fight after fight after fight, and the scoreline 1-1-3 for Dusty under the 495 of Devm. I always can't believe this. And Devm, he's gone for the Lightning Ward Doctrine just a touch late. It would have been nice if he could have used that relief infantry earlier, but he's going to have that option moving forwards. And I've seen that be crushing in some ladder games that I've cast against the British forces. You can just snowball your opponent so badly with that. British forces always behind in supply usually. Yeah,
it's triple cap here for Devm, so... Darcy's running out of time, but he does have the Crocodile coming up quite soon. Just needs 2.5 more command points, and he pretty much has the resources for it. So I think he's in a pretty good spot here. The Tiger's going to be a bit of a problem, though. He doesn't really have much AT. He's going to have to build another AT gun, get a 6-pounder out, as well as that pack.
I mean, that assumes we're going to see the Tiger at this rate. The game's going to be over beforehand.
He could even wipe this Gren squad. His P-Grens are there, but he can take a volley of Shreks. Oh, actually... fires at the P-Grens instead, and the sniper's so close to being revealed. Oh.
Yeah, so close, but not close enough. He's going to survive to fight another day. Such is the way of the sniper. And yeah, finally taking two of the victory points on the back of a raid operation, which is good stuff for Dusty. And I don't know, he doesn't have company his company command post, so he can't call in any like more advanced units or anything like that.
He's just waiting for his Crocodile. But it's going to take him a little bit longer. Osvin now going for the air landing officer.
Yeah, awkward fallback path as well from the air landing field officer. The Osman's going to chase, and it's probably going to get the kill if it wants it. There's a pack
the AEC and the pack's there. This is the same as before. Let's see if it ends any differently. AEC is going for the temporary stun, or the damage engine, whatever the hell it is. He cancelled it as well. Yeah, I think the Shreks were there too, so... Yeah, that ability is just not very consistent. Takes a long time to actually activate. So the 3 VPs have been captured by Dusty, but can he hold them? Doesn't look like he can.
Absolutely not is the answer. Well, his infantry in north get forced back. The Grenadiers are going to retake that. The Sniper's retaking the one in the west, and even the one in the mid. There's a Vickers on a building, but that's all that's there right now. So it's not going to take much. Maybe just this Oswin to push that aside, or the Sniper could come and help after he's done. So Devm, like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's just totally in control of this game, which is like, at one point he was down to like 4 units, and like, you know, Dusty looked absolutely dominant. And but never did Devm feel, even with 4 units, it felt like he was in command of the game.
Yeah, he had
this is
4
best of
units,
3, am I right?
and then he decided to go in for a kill. This is definitely best of 3 as is the quarterfinals, so there will be the next game, and it will be swapping of the factions.
Rifle grenade going to blast the hell out of this 2-star Vickers gun, forcing a fallback after gibbing 2 of the crewmen.
Actually, so,
like,
whoa, the sniper!
Devm, dude, stop! This is just such a brutal game.
Another squad of Pigrens, not quite strong against the air landing officer. Nade comes through, dodged it, but like that radius is so big on the Gammon bomb. The Osvin is exactly where it needs to be, doing some great damage against the Tommy squad and the air landing officer. So at the north here, these Grens looks like they probably can hold off against these engineers. They have a minesweeper there, but actually it's enough to force the retreat.
Whoa, the Tommy squad going down there. That was a 3-star unit of Tommies going down to the Oswin there. The pack gun and the AEC arrive, but this building's just in the way. And the Oswin is going to slink away yet again, I think. The AEC actually firing at the sniper, which is probably correct, but he's also taking a ton of damage from the Oswind again. And there's a Panzer IV.
Wow, a bold move. He's going in for it. I think he wants to wound it, but he loses it. Why did he go into that engagement? Maybe he was also relying on the sniper wiping the pack. But that will be the Osvin down. The P4's on the field now, but so is the Churchill Crocodile. Trying to capture the pack, but there's a Vickers there. Does take him down.
All right. So it's basically all on this Crocodile to hold the game. Let's see if he can do it. I mean, the Crocodile's a powerful unit, and if anything can do it, it's going to be this Crocodile. But here comes a Panzer IV.
And it can hold its own against this P4. It has a pretty lousy main gun, but it still does enough damage to keep it honest. The Shreks are going to be pretty important too, but still the armor is rather high. And the AEC is going to make a big difference in this vehicle engagement. It's Vet 3, so it's going to be even more effective. Does need to get this VP back, because the VPs are the main threat for Ryan Gosling, for Dusty. Especially if he does end up teching up, getting a Comet out would be fantastic, or maybe even a Firefly when the Tiger shows up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Those would be fantastic, but distant dreams right now.
Yeah, time is the factor.
Company command post, and he's down at 43 tickets. I mean, you know, as you were saying, the Crocodile's got the armor and it's got a massive health pool to take on this Panzer IV. But the Panzer IV can do quite well. This AC just being idle here, I feel like it should be chipping in some damage into this fight.
Especially with the pack now firing a shot.
Yeah.
The second VP is being captured. This P4 is getting very low. If he went into that, he probably could have killed it, but maybe he's scared of another pack being built. But actually, it's double Shrek squads is the answer, which is risky against Shreks. But the Faust looks like it will come through, and this Churchill now, it's lumbering with its damaged engine.
Yeah, and these Shreks are in range. I mean, the flamethrower on the Crocodile is really, really good, but these Shreks are going to be stalking it down right now.
Wow.
Good hits coming in. Also, the pack gun totally exposed to these Panzer Grenadiers. They could go for a bundle charge if they felt like it, but they're getting suppressed by a Vickers gun, so they're going to fall back. Crocodile's going to limp away with engine damage, and I don't know, it seems like Dusty going to hold on for now, actually. He's even taking a fuel point in the south, and actually, I think after all of this fighting, I kind of like Dusty's position better. I think he actually quite well through that phase of play.
He's using the crew repairs, so he will repair his AEC and his Churchill back up to more healthy standards of living.
Yeah, always important. And the AEC, you know, I mean, that thing's got 10 kills. It's at 3 stars. That's a reasonably potent unit. Definitely very useful against this Panzer IV. And, you know, you were talking about the Tiger tank earlier on, but that's a long way away for Devm right now, so he doesn't need to worry about that for some time. So, yeah, Dusty actually in an okay position. You know, if you were to ignore the scoreline anyway, it's still quite precarious, though, because if he loses control of these victory points for an instant, it's all going to be over. So the game balanced on a knife edge right now. Yeah,
and the thing is, for Devm, he has a fair bit of AT, Shreks, P4, pack, but there's not much anti-infantry.
There's Panzergrens just rushing mid, and they actually take out the crew on the Vickers before it can suppress them.
Oh, wow. Does retreat that one and loses it in the process. But there's the air landing officer. This thing is so strong with its stens, with the Gammon bombs. The only threat that he has is the sniper and the P4. So maybe even getting another glider just for that would be effective. Especially if he could have held on to it and get a commander squad, that would have been really, really good. But now he has a fair bit of fuel in the bank, so he might be looking to tech up as he is now. If he can get a Comet, I think this game is going to be pretty much over for Devm. Unless he gets like a really opportune moment and gets the VPs. A Crocodile, a Comet, this is going to be really hard to push through, even with a Tiger.
Yeah, and I kind of think he's going for another squad of Tommies, which is fine. I think they're a good option right now for sure. But I think a really smart choice might have been the SAS sniper. That would make those Panzer Grenadiers much harder to operate. It would make the Wehrmacht sniper really have to stay on his toes. It counters this pack gun quite nicely. And it's just, I think it would be a really nice unit. Of course, once it gets to Vet 1, you can use the stun round, and then that Panzer 4 is pretty much as good as dead. So, I don't know, the SAS sniper, like an alternate tech path, and, you know, if we had that alternate universe, you know, something but Tommy's going to be the choice. The pack gun getting sizzled out, roasted and toasted here as the Crocodile just laying waste, burninating the countryside here. And these Panzer Grenadiers have to run for their lives. It's looking bleak for Devm.
Oh, this P4's going in, but there's a pack there with the AEC and the Churchill. Yeah. It has a fair bit of health left. This is going to be very, very antsy. Yeah, another pack shot will kill it. Is it within range, though? It is. It's abandoned, however.
Ooh, interesting.
But the AEC will finish that one off. Not taking any chance there. Dusty is nope, nope, nope. I am killing that P4. Oh, Devm. That's the second time he's done that. He's gone in for an engagement. Likewise, earlier we had the Ostfin that drove into the pack, drove into the AECs. Devm maybe getting a little bit too ahead of himself, because now without any P4, that's going to give Dusty plenty of time to get a Comet.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe how this game looks, like, based on how incredibly dominant Devm was. And I think, you know, there was that terrible fight he took really early on where he went down to 4 squads, and he's kind of been on the defensive a little bit since then. I dread to think what Devm would look like if, you know, if he didn't take a bad fight and go down to, like, no army. Yeah, Dusty might actually be able to secure game 1 here. I mean, it's early days yet. 391 tickets. There's a lot of time for Devm to get himself out. And a player of his caliber is going to be used to playing from behind.
Has to be careful of this retreat, however. Another shot, and it will be a guaranteed wipe with the incendiary ammo. Could even be a wipe, and now with the incendiary, is he going to go for it, though? Oh, it goes for a regular shot.
Oh, but
maybe he doesn't actually realize that the AP ammo is 100% wipe potential. So, yeah, that was...
I think he knows.
Well, he didn't use it, but even then, it was the Pigrins that actually wiped it with their STGs. So that's great news for Devm, but still, it's only a squad wipe. It couldn't quite capitalize by actually destroying that pack, and the Crocodile's vet 2 already. Maneuvering the tank is easier.
That flamethrower does more damage, it reloads faster, and crucially, the tank is actually faster, which makes it super spooky now. Like that Crocodile is like acid death for infantry now. Yeah, Devm's going to have to be really on his toes to avoid squad wipes. And, you know, actually, I'd feel better if what's his name? Dusty. I keep on looking down and seeing Ryan Gosling. If Dusty would actually just, like, get some infantry to start capping the north. Oh, he's going to use raid operation, and the AEC is going to decap north.
Well, actually, it wore off.
Yeah,
just in the nick of time. And, yeah, that's right, because he's losing that south VP, so he doesn't really have much room for error. So he does need to make sure he keeps on top of those VPs. Maybe just leaves the Vickers down on one of them. He has 2 of them, kind of seems to keep them in the middle, which has been working so far. Having overlapping Vickers certainly helps. Bundle Grenade comes through. He's pretty spaced out, so he should be fine. But the Sniper is there, so perhaps not. There's only one STG as well. Now there's none of them, but the Sniper can wipe this one with the AP ammo if it does go for it, with the Incendiary rather. Oh, it's going to be a wipe for sure. But now the
command post, by the way.
Sorry?
Dusty cancelled.
He cancelled it.
Oh
my. Yeah. Well, the AEC is going in deep here. Will he actually wipe both of them? He could. Drops a Shrek on the ground. This could certainly be game over. If he gets the Pigrins and he also gets the Sniper as well, this would be disastrous news. Oh, no. Here we go. Gets the Pigrins. He's actually circling around the medic. Maybe he's going to back away, play it safe. He knows that the pack is there. Yeah. So there's a Shrek still there. So that was a great pickup by Dusty.
Yeah, here comes the Crocodile, though. Whoa, the Crocodile driving in. There's a nice pack gun here, kind of ambushing behind the fence. And that's going to force the Crocodile back. Is he going to stay and take some hits here? Attack round is going to be really good. He needs to get the Crocodile out.
Well, at the same time, he wants to get that Shrek. He wants to get the Shrek with these Tommies. He has to be careful of the Tiger. It's coming at any moment, but it looks like this play is just going to pay off. If this play was 30 seconds later, it would have been a different story. Rear armor from the Shreks, though. The pack is wiped, and he barely backs away with that Crocodile. That was such a close play.
It is a 2-star vet as well. Yeah. It's just like, nope, I'm going now.
It was also the road that helped him, but now the AEC got the bottom VP. The top one's being capped. Needs to plant some mines with his engineers. I feel like that was definitely a big mistake, cancelling his command post, but I think he was just concerned that he maybe wouldn't be able to hold on. Given how low he is on VPs, he thought perhaps that if he did try and go for a Comet, it would take too long. To be fair, like, he has held on, and he'd lose VPs in the process.
Another unit of Panzergrans there in mid.
Now, this is so risky, though.
The Crocodile could go down. He plays it so riskily though, that crocodile. He needs to just repair the hell out of it, man.
And well, he is. That's exactly what he's doing. He's got 4 engineers, and he has enough minis for the crew repair. But the Tiger has hit the field now. Yeah. There's only a single pack. Man, this game is nuts. It looks like the Tiger's going in for it. The Tiger, he knows just how weak that Churchill is.
The vehicle crew repairability, actually. 100 munitions being spent, so that crocodile's going to be repairing turbo fast right now. Although the
pack's there. Oh, he hits a mine as well! He hits a mine in front of the pack. The Churchill is there. He's actually crew repairing, so he can't move it. That needs to time off before he can activate it. Now it's stunned! He used the target weak point from his pack. It's buying time. The AEC as well is moving up. The pack has set up from Devm. Main gun destroyed is this, so the pack though is doing so much damage. He can actually go for the pack. The Churchill has been taken out, but this Tiger will fall as well. And the Tiger's all that he really has. The AEC has the rear armor. It's bouncing against this Tiger, but it's so fast. And that's abandoned. We've had 2 abandons in this game. Could even go for a Faust here with the Shreks to wipe that one. Pops the smoke. Looks like he will actually secure the escape. There's so many engineers. Not really much fighting power though. And that sniper is actually Vet 3. Oh.
Yeah, the sniper is Vet 3. This is dominating stuff.
It's AEC. Is that a single Shrek? That's a single
The
Shrek!
pack gun is in range.
Oh, it does lose the AEC.
The AEC is down. Devm might be back in this.
Yeah, it's pretty even because the sniper's there, but the real difference is that Ryan Gosling has a fuel float. Dusty has a fuel float. He has a fair bit of manpower. He's his second Churchill. It's very close, and that Churchill, the crocodile, is going to then shut down Devm entirely.
Clean house, you're right.
Because there's only infantry. There's just so many Vickers. The Vickers keep being wiped, but he keeps recrewing them, and I don't think Devm can close this game until that second croc comes online.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. So yeah, I mean, I guess the plan here has to be another Churchill crocodile, and that, like we were just saying, will just clean house. I mean, there's pretty much nothing that's going to stop that. So we'll see if that's going to be the plan. I'm pretty sure Dusty knows what needs to be done and is going to do it. These Vickers, as you were saying, going to be doing work here, and I wonder, Devm. I mean, is there any way he could just snatch the right and the left victory points? Because there's nothing covering him. 30 points only for the British player.
There's a Churchill now.
Oh yeah. Here it comes.
The Vickers is just there, just buying time.
And he knows that the Churchill's coming. The flares have been used in a really offensive position, so the Devm will know that this Churchill's coming. Like, he knows. He knows.
Yeah, I do like to see the fact that we have an engineer at the south just preemptively waiting. It will make it much harder for a squad to cap that, especially if he puts some mines down. And the top is being captured as well. Yeah. With a single Pioneer. The Churchill looks like it will probably prevent the Grens from actually getting this one. He does retreat it, so the VPs, they won't be ticking in the favour of Devm.
Oh, this sniper is retreated. He's just going to get roasted.
He's picking a fight with the Churchill.
Too late, I fear.
Oh, he loses the sniper! I think with that sniper down, that's probably all hopes for Devm. But that being said, he's actually going for the south here.
Take south.
Yeah, and the middle one, it's neutral, so this game could be closed out pretty soon. We do still have the raid operation, so he could even be capping with his Churchill. Wow.
Yeah, he's going to have to, I think. Oh, the raid operation comes down too soon. Uh-oh, because this Churchill's quite slow.
Well, it lasts a while.
Have enough time?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's going to have enough time.
And unlike the Soviet capture point, you can use that in combat while it's capturing. Captures very fast as well. Okay, so it looks like because of that play, very nice stuff from Dusty. Looks like he could have lost that one, but because he used the Churchill to cap, of all things, it meant that he wouldn't get VP bled. So now
there's a pack gun in the pocket, so the Churchill was actually taking a bit of damage taking this. He's probably going to get the pack gun, sure, but I mean, nice pack gun in the pocket there. That pack gun's got the Churchill.
Penetrates every shot so far. Has a target weak point now. Won't get it off though. The fires do burn him, but it's taken a lot of time to actually. It will take a little bit of time to repair that one, so that's good news. Devm's still waiting for his target, but it's a long way off. He does have his tier 3, so he could actually go for a Stug. That would be a good choice as well.
Yeah, the Stug would actually line up really nicely here. I mean, because it does decent work against infantry too, of course. And you know, with proper micro, it's going to make that crocodile look pretty foolish.
Another Vickers. Well, the same Vickers rather. Another crew, I should say. Crew number like 50. You could actually Faust this one. That would be pretty frustrating for Dusty to have that fousted.
Yeah. I just think Dusty's doing really well, and he's playing a fantastic game. I just think he needs to just be a little bit more safe about these victory points, you know? He's like, my heart is...
He's trying his hardest.
Yeah. I don't know. I suppose the northern one is safe. The middle one, I don't know, is kind of in jeopardy still. There's just a squad of Tommies here. I suppose they'll
Vickers
take out
there
these
as well,
grenadiers.
though.
They're going to cap block as well, actually, by moving into the area, so fair enough. And he just needs one squad, like some engineers or something, to capture this one to the south. Actually,
Yeah.
he doesn't have the money for an AEC, because an AEC would be a sweet choice right now, actually.
So he doesn't have his tier 3, his company command post. So I think he's just fiercely reinforcing, just trying to keep squads on the field. It looks like the north actually being captured as well here. The Churchill rotating to the middle was a big mistake because he had plenty of stuff there. He wasn't going to lose that VP with the Vickers.
And that pack gun got some good hits, so the Churchill's on death's door now.
Yeah. Man, I don't think this is going to be it for Dusty, but he will certainly lose some VPs, which is...
Yeah. Actually, if a Faust comes off... No, okay, no Faust. In fact, those Grenadiers are going to get roasted.
Oh, he retreats through it as well. That main gun doing a fair bit of damage there. The pack actually has been recrewed, so the Churchill could go down, but not really a huge blow. Bounces that last shot. The second pack moving up for it. But I think he's out of trouble. Yeah, fires the pack. Oh, but actually, no, he's chasing in for it. So he could even kill this one here. Let's see if it bounces or not. He gets out of the arc, maybe? Oh, he just gets out of the arc. Nice response, but now the Shreks are there. Devm following up this Churchill, out of control. So the Churchill has been taken out, and... Oh, where did his manpower go?
On this next Churchill? No? Okay, it's not another Churchill. Where? I don't know.
He must have built another squad, but that's actually buying time for the Tiger.
Yeah, it is.
And the only
he has the fuel for another Churchill.
Yeah, the only reason why that first target died was because of the mine. So if this second target doesn't hit a mine, it should be fine because there isn't really much AT, only that single Vet 2 pack. And there was the AEC previously as well, which made a bit of a difference.
What a crazy game.
Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic, and I did not think it would go anywhere near this.
Yeah, so looks like Devm's going to grab the northern victory point. That's a start, and he's putting on a lot of pressure. This sniper, the pack gun, these grenadiers, they're actually going to make a pretty concerted play here. Rifle grenade almost certain to come down off these rifle grenades. The sniper starts picking down the Vickers, and once they're gone, then the fight can really be on for mid. The rifle grenade comes down, not getting a squad wipe, but the sniper will probably... No, he misses! The Vickers is going to get out! I just don't know anything about this game anymore.
Well, it was certainly close. I didn't think it was going to. Now the bottom one's being captured. That's going to be 2 VPs. Dusty over committing too much to the middle.
Yeah, and now he's going to be under the gun once again. 30 tickets is not very many.
Oh dear, this could actually be the end.
Here. Another sniper? Okay, I quite like that actually.
Well, I mean, the main problem for Devm is these Vickers. So having 2 snipers is going to completely negate that. Putting S-mines as well. Great work by Devm. Oh, actually, I think Dusty may have lost this game now. He will have his second Churchill soon, and he will be able to use his raid, but that Churchill... The Tiger's coming up soon. Losing that second Churchill was, I think, really what put Devm back on his toes and able to come back from this one. But
as well, actually, on this southern victory point.
Oh, he can't cap this VP, though. There's S-mines there.
No, he just can't. So he can't access that one. The northern one's covered in mines as well, isn't it? Is it?
Well, it's not, and there's a sweeper there anyway, so not to matter.
Oh, yeah, true.
There's only Pigrins defending, so he may just walk into the point to prevent the cap. Vicker's setting up, though.
Raid to get the turbo speed cap as well.
Dusty trying to crawl into the... He actually has managed to find the VP with his squad. Took 1 S-mine. So, he's still in this game now. His Churchill will come up now, but... Let's see if he has an answer to this Tiger. If he retreats this, he could retreat through the S-mines and die. He has to manually soft retreat.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, so another Churchill moving out onto the field now, and although Devm's going to take the middle victory point now.
Oh, no.
There's nothing there.
He hard retreats through it. Yeah, so Devm having good awareness of when the VPs are not defended. The Churchill coming to the middle. Raid operations has already been used, so he can't use that now on his Churchill, but he probably won't need to with the engineers there.
Yeah, and it looks like Dusty's going to bleed just a couple more tickets. He's down to 22 right now. He'll bleed a couple more, but then I think he's going to be able to take mid back now with this Churchill rolling in. These Grenadiers need to get out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the fullback? Devm. And I think there's probably going to be a squad wipe on that.
Oh, there's 2 packs there, actually. Let's see if he goes in. He's pulling the trigger. He wants to go into this engagement. I think he has to. He didn't really have much choice otherwise. He will roast that one down. The pack has been killed. The second one will be next. Target weak point, not going to be used. Looks like he will just take the flame. So both of those packs have been captured. He needs to destroy them, but more importantly, he needs these VPs. He's bleeding one of them.
Fausted. Here comes the Faust.
Oh, he's Fausted, and that Tiger's coming up so soon. Engineers are white at the top. There's still 2 VPs back. One sniper goes down. The second one as well may follow here.
Support.
Maybe a little bit too early for the Tiger. And the sniper actually survives that one. The pack has been captured. Rear arm. The main gun is destroyed here.
This is just a crazy display. Like, the crocodile's going to go down. That pack gun has it.
And he's actually reinforcing that from the barracks. Oh,
and
dear.
Also Dusty down to like 8 tickets. I think Dusty loses.
Yeah, it looks like he will. He may get that north VP, but it probably won't matter. And like, he managed to kill the Churchill despite the Tiger not even being on the field. He probably will get this one, actually. It's going to be very close. I reckon he'll get it.
Yeah,
1 VP.
You're right. He will, actually, won't he? He's going to be on like 2, maybe even 1.
Yeah, it'll be 1.
One
See,
VP,
I called it. Oh, no, it was 2! Uninstall, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that's
uninstalling right now.
The hype is real, man. The hype is real. Dusty's still alive in this game, but for how long? He's lost that Churchill, and the Tiger is the tank that's going to come on next. And I just don't think he can take a Tiger right now.
Well, he has a Shrek. Give him that. He has a Shrek. He has a Vet 2 pack.
Yeah.
But
I still don't think that's enough.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I'm being devil's advocate here.
You know, he's got some AT, but a Tiger's a big tank. Wow. Okay, well, he's not out yet, and this game has surprised me repeatedly.
Yeah, and look at his squads. He only has 4, one of which being a pack, one of which being a pioneer, and he's chilling at that South VP with the S mines.
Okay, so the Panzer, the Tiger's going to be on the field in about 15 seconds if he doesn't spend any more manpower. And then, are there any mines? Let's just have a look around. I can't see any.
AC. That is so desperate, but, like, what choice does he have?
Oh, he can do it. The AC can solo a Tiger for sure.
Kappa.
Build the hype. He can do this.
Well, technically he can circle it, and
yeah, I know.
At least for Devm, the second pack hasn't been destroyed, so he can capture that one. This pack needs to be healed up and crewed up. There's only 2 there, and that'll die pretty quickly to the Tiger, which has now emerged on the field.
Yeah, it all comes down to this. This entire battle, I suspect, comes down to this Tiger. The odds are ever in Devm's favor as he pushes out with the Axis heavy tank. And here comes
this Vic is getting a fantastic burst on the sniper. He loses the sniper, actually. And it looks like even the middle may be neutral. No, he actually retreats his Vickers there, so he won't get that wipe on the Grens. The Tiger now showing its face. Yeah. Could even wipe the house goes down. The house goes down.
He has to go for the Grens. The AC has to go for the Grens or he loses, I think.
Yeah, he will absolutely lose that one. Unless he gets within with a raid. The AEC maybe should have raided that one. He gets within with the engineers. He gets in and the mine blows up the Grens. But now the Shrek's on the ground. Tommy's capturing that one. The pack moving up. It has been healed. AEC forcing the turret away. It's buying time. Packs come through. The Shrek as well will follow up soon. Dusty, he holds on. The Tiger's being forced away. Half HP already. There's only 2 squads, a pack and a pioneer. What is this game? This is madness.
How did the Tiger not do this? How? Okay, well, it turns out that all you need is a pack and a Shrek to actually beat a Tiger. I stand corrected, mate. You
and an AEC, don't forget.
Wow. Okay, so this Tiger is going to head to the South VP where there's a unit of Royal Engineers awkwardly taking on some Pioneers. They're not going to die in the minefield. Raid comes down, so he's going to secure this VP.
Unless the Tiger blows him up, the Tiger, it'll detonate the S-mines. He has to be careful of that. Oh, he wipes the engineers. Well, there's only now 3 left for Dusty as well. He's got a Vickers, a Tommy, a pack. He's waiting for his Churchill. He can probably do it. A Churchill is a meat shield for the Shrek, for the pack, AC to flank.
Yeah, but is he going to survive for a Churchill to come on?
I know he's close,
but he's only got 2 VPs, and he has to survive with just this handful of units against a freaking Tiger tank.
It hasn't been repaired, and it will drive into that pack. It's almost Vet 3 now. Yeah, it's going to get pinned here by this Vic as the Tiger's going to take the bait, I think.
Vic is in a sweet position. Here comes the AEC. He's going to try and get around the side or rear of the Tiger. He sees it, though. The Tiger sees it. He's too wise for this.
Maybe he should go for the base, but the packs are here, and there's still one on the field. The AEC takes a shot, needs to repair this, but there's no engineers. Doesn't have enough munitions for the vehicle repair either. Oh, the pack almost getting some rear armor shots there. Wow.
Oh, my God. what a game. Like, what a game. The Tiger's going to push for advantage. He's going to find the pack gun.
That's the
Churchill.
Crocodile's
here, though.
He's set up now with the pack and the Shreks as well.
The pack gets set up. He's going to get a shot. It's a bounce.
They
The
both.
Shrek gets a good hit, though. The Tiger on a third of its health. And in the north, the AEC it owns the field, so there's nothing for Devm to be done there.
Yeah, that
Devm's
Tiger's
on
still pretty low. Chill, it might even be able to 1v1 this Tiger because of how low it is. The problem is it'll probably bounce most of the shots. Oh, has to be careful of this Tommy squad.
Yeah. The Tommy squad is actually going to give way to these Grenadiers, which means he now has to be careful with the pack gun. The pack gun's still moving forwards. Whoa, he's got to be turbo careful with that. Why?
Okay, the
And there's a
Grens
pack
actually,
gun
they will go
here.
down to the Croc. Pack setting up, but so is the pack of Devm. Both trading shots here. That Tiger gets taken out!
Tiger falls! What?
Look,
Epic
that was the
plays!
pack. The Vet 3 rate of fire on that pack. Autocannon pack gets the kill in the end. And now
I
that
thought
will
for
be
sure
it down.
The two-man pack was not gonna live. I thought, and if it was, I didn't think it was. Oh man, the sniper's gonna try and get this pack gun, which is fair enough. But it's gotten the Tiger, so it's kind of all for naught at this point. And now we're back at this stage where a Tiger's just died, and we've still got a Crocodile on the field.
Well, the AEC's there for the sniper. Gets a clump, or the insta-gib rather, on the sniper. That sniper's down now to the AEC. The pack was almost in position for it, and the AEC has no health. Like,
Yeah.
how do you know that your game is absolutely frantic? Is when the players just have completely neglected to repair their tanks. It's like, nah, I am not repairing my tanks. My AEC is one shot away from dying. I don't care. I'm going to leave it at that VP. The pack moving in.
The pack is going to rush this victory point, absolutely, as it should. I mean, that's genuinely the right... No, he's going to pull it back now. Okay, fair enough. That AEC just being scarce. If the British player, Dusty, can send like one unit to this southern VP, he can brave the mines. He might be able to get a capture done. He has the munitions for raid operations. Actually, he could cap it with the Churchill if he's feeling brave.
The AEC
or
even.
he could throw the Churchill in, or he's just going to play it defensive. There's still two pack guns.
Yeah.
But we know, we've seen at this game, a Churchill can beat two pack guns. Although this one is damaged. He
Yeah,
needs
he's
to
pretty low.
work his engineers.
And
Okay, the
there's
AC is being repaired.
There's no vet there for the target weak point. Actually, Guy has a nice flank, it would seem. The packs, though, they're not in a line. It will take a while to reset. This could go ugly for the Churchill. The Grins are there for the Faust. He actually backs away, so that's the smart call. Probably would have lost that one if he went into it.
Though? I mean, these packs...
Whoa, he wipes it!
Burn in 8-1.
Man.
Yeah,
I think Devm should go for a Stug. He needs the Stug against that Churchill. He only has 38 VPs. There's no more time for him to wait for a Tiger.
Time for a third Tiger. It's not going to be an option. So the Stug's the smart choice right here. I'm with you on that one.
Now,
but these Tommies, this 3-star squad of Tommies with the Shrek, by the way, have been such heroes.
yeah,
Like,
gotta be careful of that
just
bunker.
skip every fight.
Dusty needs to destroy this pack. He has the Shrek. He has his own pack. He can destroy that one pretty quickly. Prevent it from being recrewed. One pack against one Churchill is not a good fight, but two is a different question. It's kind of close, especially with how low this is. He has the crew repairs, but I think he's waiting for the strafing support. At the same time, the Ju-87 that can take out the Churchill. It's very big, so the Ju-87 does hit it pretty reliably.
Yeah, good point.
This is going to be pretty close here.
This is going to be turbo close. The AEC, by the way, is fully repaired. It could go and cap the South VP.
Yeah, I really should do that.
Yeah, he's going to send the engineers instead, which I think is risky because they don't have a minesweeper, actually. It's not even coming. And it's still bathed in S-mines, that southern VP, so he's going to be going for a walk on the wild side if he sends those engineers in without a minesweeper.
To be fair, I think bathing is the correct word to describe this many S-mines.
Yeah, I think it is too.
That's the strafing support. Like, not really going to be targeting much, but it will be keeping the units pinned, or actually just kidding because it's taking out these packs. But it's keeping him in the base, and with only like 20 VPs, that's all he needs to do is stall this game. He has the Churchill in between the North VP and the middle. The AEC, it's in the middle as well. And one of the Pioneers are camping the South VP, so this game is getting absolutely desperate. And this is game one. This is the first game of the quarterfinals. This is like a hype grand final moment, but it's just the quarterfinals. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, the Churchill going to be wiping the sniper. The packs are there. We'll get wiped by that one pretty easily. Even the sniper goes down. The AEC right in the base. That's the Ju-87, but it won't be enough. A little bit too little, a little bit too late. And Devm, he GG's. Dusty picks up this game. Wow, that was the best game I've casted in quite some time. And
absolutely. God damn. I think I must have said 5 separate times. I must have said, "Oh, Dusty's got this," and "Oh, Devm's got this." Like, and meant it. Like, what a game! Insanity. 48 minutes of hardcore Company of Heroes, like, just destruction there. And credit where credit's due, man. Dusty takes game 1 off an intimidatingly awesome player, Devm, and, like, man, like, and in such style, like, crazy.
Yeah, that was amazing, and that's, like, how hype casting live games is, because you just have no idea how long these games pull out for. I think maybe the only thing that I will say is Devm should have considered going for a Stug against that Churchill. After the second Tiger, he would have been able to force that off. There still was that... Whoa, hello. Hello! My camera is, like, right up on this Stuka's grills. Yeah, so you can like use that one, but they always have to worry about the pack and the Shreks. But either way, a very, very well-played game.
Yeah. Just amazing. I mean, this is what we signed up for. When we said, like, oh, I want to be a Company of Heroes 2 caster, it's moments like this. This is living the dream right now. That was epic.
Yeah,
I can't wait. Game 2, let's
roll.
do
it. Bring it on. All right, we'll return with that game number 2. So that should be pretty exciting. Hopefully, it'll contend with this match, but, you know, I'm skeptical.
Where's the faith, GG? Where's the faith?
It's like you have games that are that amazing, and it's like... How can you have a game that amazing twice in a row? Well, actually,
it's true.
TPI 2, you can. that was an all epic tournament. All right, that'll be it, folks, for game number 1.
Yeah, thanks very much for tuning in. Catch you soon.
Please subscribe to the General's Gentleman. If you enjoy our content, you can support us at patreon.com/General's Gentleman.